This is me, by the way, in advance. That was me. I remembered before I did it. He's cracked. Can you believe this guy? I'm messing around with menus in the back, so if you hear that, co-host, post, co-post. Well. Oh, hell yeah. You doing a little Uni 2 labbing? Nice. I'll probably be sneaking a little bit in after the stream tonight. Gotta make sure I stay sharp for the Danison stuff. I even changed my damn name to Ted Danison on Steam. One sec. Commands. Add. There we go. Perfect. Now we have a bort command. Yeah, I mean, the tricky part is, like, Uni is one of those games, kind of like KOF, where you can be, like, so generically good at it that you kind of blow your opponent out, no matter what character you're playing, particularly if you have good defense. One thing I do to new players sometimes that flusters them, but I'm, like, usually trying to make a point when I do it, is I'll just block them for, like, 45, 50 seconds. I'll just touch them once and then just sit there and down back or down up or down back. And I'll usually just wait until I get like a shield and get like a guaranteed little punish. Oh, I should get my resources up. Ooh. Where are my sheets? My sheets. Back out here. I'm gonna check and see where we are on my ferry in the background while we wait to get started here. Oh, you had a ways to go still, huh? Dang it. I would love to have a full suite of abilities. I'll take 3. I started working on getting the final part, and let me go ahead and swap over because it's about that time. Oh no, it's not capturing. Boop. And now it is. I wanted to get the final important things, which are mostly this. Magic gauge stays maxed out. And then the other one, magic gauge is always full. I've been working on getting the materials together to grind towards this. It just takes a really long time. Didn't quite get it done, but did do. I got all the stats swapped over to what they need to be and got a lot of moves going, and also unlocked the stages where I can farm the stuff that we need. So, like, we'll get there. It just is gonna take a grip. Can't just magic sponge for a bit. Going sponge mode. We are doing some 2 hours, yeah. All right. Oh my gosh, I have to remember I've swapped buttons to Nintendo buttons again. Hold on. Sorry, brain lag, catching up. What do we get up to? We could work on a little Colent. We could work on a little Grand Travel. I feel like we're like shockingly close to really running it deep in Colent. We got 3 more weapons to get. I can deal with this. You know what? Let's start working our way back in here. And let's go on Costume Quest as well. Let's start looking at earlier maps and finding where outfits is. Okay. One here, one here. Yo!
Nice.
Ryudo.
Nice. Yeah.
What's good?
Good.
What's up? What's up? Hey everybody, we just started. We're doing a secondary stream. And wait, before you leave, hey, on the 27th, we're gonna be doing a marathon of a bunch of whack-ass Simpsons games. Except they're all gonna be attached to a heart rate monitor that's keeping track of how fast my heart is going. And if it speeds up too much, the games will start speeding up and it's going to be a bad time. If my heart starts slowing down, it'll be too slow. There's going to be a bunch of incentives. I already ordered a bottle of 91% Pure Pepper X as an example. I already have a device that electrocutes me. I love to do squats on a day. It's going to be a good ass time. Drop a follow for that. Throw it in your Google Calendar. I don't give a shit. Thanks for the raid, Ryudo. Okay. Back to your regular scheduled warrior. Oh, we gotta be Darunia. All right, let me look up on my resources. This is the first map. Adventure map. Okay, we need 1,200 KOs and we need to take less than 1.5 times our life total, and then we're in there. I could just shove $1 million in him. You know what? Nice. I think we have a pretty good weapon for him. This might be a case of I've unlocked his best gear, but I don't have one yet. Okay, yeah. So like the final tier of gear for most characters in this game are the 8-bit ones. The big thing though is they're the 4+ tier weapons because they have 2 elements. Having 2 elements is like a tremendous advantage in this game because a lot of elements give you advantages against specific officers, and the way it gives you 2 elements is purely upside. It literally just, when you hit an enemy, it says which of these 2 elements does more damage here, and then it uses that one. That's all. They're incredible. We do need to have a really good one drop though, and we don't have that yet, so I'll just use this very powerful hammer. It's bigger than a regular hammer. And as far as badge trees, oh, we could actually okay, yeah, we could fill out his magic, or we could make him do more chip damage. I'm an Under Knight player, so. Oh man, we get both? Yo. Oh, it always feels good to fill one of these things out. Less so on these, but still. I'll take it, I'll take it. But yeah, for those of you unfamiliar, this is Hyrule Warriors. This is Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition in particular. This version of the game kicks ass, man. Like, it released on the Wii U, and the Wii U version at original release is like pretty woefully incomplete. You had to redo missions all the time. You had to like repeat stuff over and over. Sorry, one second, just decided to stop being full screen. There you go. It led to you having to play missions over and over again. You had to just grind constantly. There weren't a ton of characters. Weapons leveled out pretty early. There was only like 1 or 2 big adventure mode maps, all this stuff. The 3DS version added a ton of content, but unfortunately was, you know, just on a 3DS, which is not my preferred way to play Warriors games. On vanilla DS, it ran pretty badly, or vanilla 3DS. New 3DS, it apparently was a pretty good time. This version, though, took that and took all of the content from both games, slammed it together, and added a bunch of quality of life stuff on top of it. A lot of extremely big maps will just straight up have teleporters that you can like teleport between. A lot of maps you'll be able to control multiple characters at the same time and swap between them, and also have them like change who's in control. All sorts of stuff. Also, a thing that might look a little weird to anyone who's watched a lot of Warriors, I have 2 mods on right now because that's a thing you can do if you're playing it on an emulator. One of them is 60 FPS at all times. So some moments, namely like victory cutscenes, are going to be weirdly smooth because it turns out those are in engine. The reason they don't look like it is purely because they swap down to like 25 FPS normally. Oh, I'm gonna be frozen. Fine. This guy hates getting shot with a bow. No, him. No, the other way. No, dude. It. Right, lock on is that button in this game. Okay. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring, so weirdly close controls, closer than you would probably think. Yeah, obviously it didn't look quite this you know, pristine on the original 3DS, to say the least. Oh baby, we're in there. The second mod is just a FOV. So we are farther out than we normally would be, which means we can see more of what's going on at any given time. We're often going to be like farther behind the character than we would be normally. It's nice. It lets you be aware of more stuff. Also, frankly, I just like being able to put any kind of spin on the game after I've been playing it for, I've 100%ed this game one time, and I'm working my way towards a second one. I think the first one took like 700 or 800 hours, something like that. It took like a while, you know, longer than most people play most games. So, I'll take another one. Yeah, part of the reason the like fairy explosion stuff exists was on the 3DS you needed to be able to crank your kill count higher than it would actually like render guys. So what you would do is you would do the fairy explosion and it would blow up theoretical guys who hadn't fully spawned in yet. So what I would do is I would do something like this and run up, deploy Shemp reload. And Shemp would, instead of just blowing up stuff you can see, would also blow up like, I don't know, stuff that might be over there. Just because it was so hard to get enough KOs otherwise to get like good ranks. Okay, nice. All commanders are done. Darunia is not super exciting as far as characters go. There are some really cool, complicated ones. This map is just locked to this fella. I do need to make sure I get at least 1,200 KOs before I leave. I have a pretty good amount of cost reduction on our fairy, so if we can find a small pot of magic, we can immediately use it again. Which would be ideal. It's pretty easy to sneak, you know, 100 or 2 kills out of that. There it is, nice. I'm gonna let enemies kind of close in on us a little bit here. Nice, got another one. And all right, probably here. And this should get us over 1200. We'll need to go take out the boss pretty quickly because we will be taking tick damage the entire time because there is a magic barrier on it. I just don't give a shit. I'm gonna activate Magic Sponge, which means we get magic when we hit stuff. And then I'm gonna use an ability that makes her fall down. The best ability in the video game. Which makes her expose weak spot. Lets us blow her up pretty quickly. Roll forward. Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. Another cool thing here, Darunia is the only character in the game with a different ending theme for his victory screen. Cool. Yo, what's good, Lucy? That art stream earlier was so fucking funny. Holy shit. Seeing this in 60 FPS is killing me. So this next scene is usually not 60 FPS. Enjoy. It looks really weird to me. It's also zoomed out a bit. You're witnessing history. This is the smoothest Darunia. Can you believe that? Wow. This is what technology has wrought. Bless. Ooh. What's a classic tunic? One way to find out, I suppose. And we're going to continue on Costume Quest. We're just trying to find every outfit. Oh, yeah. Everybody from the Ryudo raid, if you're still here. Hey, so here's welcome to Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Here's your rundown of how much fucking content there is in this game. First of all, there's Legend Mode. This is your main story mode. That mission we just did is like maybe a third to a fourth of as long as one of these. And there are all of these, which are like a full story. And then there's a part where you do the story but as the villains, and then a different team, and then what if Link was a girl and stupid, and then also what if Link was a cartoon and a little pirate, and had friends who were little pirates. And yeah, so that's like the first part of it. Then you have free mode, which is just playing those with whoever you'd like. Yeah, Link will kicks ass. Top 0 character. Love that. Love that. Love that little idiot. And then adventure mode, which is my preferred mode. All of these are little individual missions, every single square of it. This is 1 map. This is 2 map. You may notice it is roughly the same size. This is 3 map. You're kind of getting where I'm going with this. There's like a lot. There's like a lot. And they get really hard and complicated and confusing and just like a lot of stuff. It gets to be a lot. So we're gonna be here for a bit, to say the least. To get to either of these 2 missions, we're gonna need to finish 1 here and 1 here. There is a treasure for young Link, or Yink as he's known by the community. I'm gonna go ahead and put on one of his most fucked up and evil tools. Oh, Jesus Christ, I just realized he has Magic Sponge. This is gonna be egregious. Young Link is one of the most broken characters in the game. Kind of over the course of the whole game, a lot of characters have a lot of up and down spikes. Yink's just always like nuts. So a lot of characters are defined by what their special attack does. Like what if you just press heavy and like haven't pressed anything before it, what does that do? A lot of characters, it's like a cool AoE or like a mobility tool, or it lets them turn their meter into a big attack or whatever. And what Young Link's does is so egregious and so obscenely overtuned. It's hard to believe. It would be broken on any character that could do it, but giving it to this little monster, that was it, by the way. I just turned all of my special meter into magic. If you don't know what that means in a Warriors game, welcome to Earth. Your character's faster, bigger, stronger too. They're the whole fucking DK crew. It's insane. And young Link gets a special version of magic where he's bigger, faster, stronger, and also shoots lasers and shit. Like, he just also shoots lasers. A lot of other characters too aren't really able to like loop magic super effectively. Because it's hard to build magic meter as fast as you spend it, generally speaking. And like, normally if you try to press the special attack button when you're in magic mode, that does a big attack, ends magic mode, and then like you're done. Okay, cool. That's how it works for most of the cast. This asshole can just toot. He can just toot. He can just keep tooting. He can just keep tooting. Fucking Tutankhamun over here, just pulling out a little flute and going boop, 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 and then immediately having a pocket full of lasers, being able to do this, just doing 1 trillion damage. Oh, sorry, I was almost not in super mode. Okay, well, I'm back in super mode again. Nobody worry. I have infinite super armor. Everything I do does 1 trillion damage. And Daisuke Ishiwatari mailed me a check for $10,000. So yeah, young Link is nuts. That was without using the thing that I was excited to cheat with earlier, by the way. Oh yeah, I should check. Do I need to get a certain number of kills on this map? Hold up. This is adventure map. I want to say it was like around C7. Yeah, it was C7. There's a piece of heart in the castle keep, and then I need 1,200 KOs. Okay, molto bene. Great. He can also just like still just pick up magic. Oh god, is the base in danger? Hold on. Hold on, Hatsune Miku's in fucking danger and they want me to solve it, as always. Me, young Link. I've had enough of this broad. This should build an absolutely hilarious amount of meter. Yeah, that just built like comedy meter on both sides. You know what, actually, fuck this. Hold on, fuck this. Hold on. This is my right. As a magic sponge user, I'm going sponge mode. Get him, Shemp. Damn, Shemp's like half as big as young Link. That's so funny. The allied base is about to fall. I can see that. I have eyes. I'm aware. All right. So we almost have enough KOs. The thing I'm thinking of, and the math I'm trying to do in my head, is can I successfully loop magic fast enough to get down to the enemy base, get the enemy base open, and remove all these clowns before they manage to take our base? Because unfortunately, they seem to be like going absolutely hot ham and cheese on the allied base every chance they get. Yeah, look at this. Get out of here, dude. Get a job. Go to church. Come on. I've got stuff to do. Okay, nice. Space is open. Perfect. There's no one here. They couldn't possibly lose the base. There's literally no one in the base. Well, just to make sure, drop a moon on them, boys. So another reason this gets kind of screwy is enemies pretty regularly will drop like meter, you know, and there will be pots with like meter. Magic is notably rarer than special gauges, so like you could pretty easily just find that shit around and then just be like, okay, I'm gonna fucking kill you now, okay? So I'm gonna turn around and then you're gonna be dead. Okay, that was the first part. Okay, no, you're like snapping or whatever, and that's adorable, but you're dead now. So fall over, please. Thank you. Yippee! Wow, it's a sack of beans from the government. Thanks. Amazing. So yeah, young Link's really unfair. I love this character. I can do my best to show you what's unfair about every character and how to make them work. There are some characters that people just assume are really bad because you have to do really weird things to make them function. There's a couple characters like Fee who you have to like cancel light attacks early and like not do a heavy ender. Really weird stuff. Young Link, just everything he does straightforward front to back is like super busted, super strong. Hellaciously pushed. He was like one of the first DLC characters, and like you can tell. you're like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Tingle never reaches the level of other characters because he is like definitely the joke character. Yo, are you ready to spin to win, chat? It's almost time to spin to win. Unlimited prizes. One sec, I need to make sure. Okay, we're in the lobster shirt. Sorry, I had to be sure. Oh man, I have a crazy Sword of Oceans that's so broken. But I love you, chat, and I want you to see the sand wand. I want you to see the wand. I need you to see the wand. I will just bring a comedically broken Lincoln back in case something goes wrong. I'll bring Link on my most evil and cursed horse. Because I want you to see the wand. It's so funny. Like, the sword is what you expect. He does a lot of spin attacks. He's very funny, very expressive, this, that, the other. The sand wand... It makes cubes and summons a train, and it builds meter to summon more train. It rips. I love the train. The pain train absolutely has no brakes. This dude gets on it and does not get off. On the other hand, we have Link on a very real horse that will kill you. The horse is the weapon. And make no mistake, the horse is out to prove that it is the weapon. I gotta get this fool out of the way so more enemies spawn in. And so I can deal with this spider right after. Okay, great. That guy's done. Goma, you just need to wait for it to shoot a laser. Shoot a laser, please. Shoot a laser at me, please. Thank you. All right, next knockdown we should get a kill because we'll get a big weak point attack. Laser, please. Oh, very cooperative. Thank you, Goma. I can't imagine much being more unpleasant in this universe than being kicked in the eyes by a horse. Like, that has to be as bad as it gets, right? But there's like a way you can summon for a very long train ride. Oh, I should go across the bottom. You would extremely die? What if it was like really precise? What if it like just tippered your eye? Like, that eye would be smushed forever. But, you know, what if it was just like tipper? What if you just framed it? What if the horse? What if you blocked the? What if you parried the horse? Is what I'm saying. One sec. I'm gonna look up the optimals for the train. Hold up. I'm not even kidding. Toon Link, Sand Wand, General Method, lead in C5 into C4. Okay, so C5 is... Find out in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this one, huh? That makes sense. And then into this one. Okay, cool. That's fun. So it's summon the long train attack and then summon the short train attack. That's very reasonable. Yeah, I was looking up the optimal way to parry a horse. No, I was looking up the optimal train combo for whenever you knock down a big boss, they have that like weak point that appears. In general, there is like a best route to break that weak point as fast as possible. And that's usually the goal just because it does so much damage. Okay, time for train extension. Doot, doot. Ruined. The train power slide is just like an inspired move, right? We also just do a ton of damage because this is a very powerful wand. Summoning a very big train. Oh, is there another giant enemy? Another Goma, okay. All right, let's practice our optimals. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Train drift. Nice. And that was a really big change from the original release of the game to the definitive, actually. It's easy to forget because it's such a good change that you're like, why did they ever do it the other way? In the original release of the game, you could never one-cycle a boss's weak point. In fact, you could never two-cycle a boss's weak point. You, at best, were hard-coded to be able to three-cycle a boss's weak point. So you would have to get that same knockdown 3 times for every big boss in the game, which is wild when you consider how many show up and like how many you're fighting through an adventure mode and just stuff of that nature. It was so rough. It was so rough. So really welcome change. And one of the things that I think makes Definitive Edition just like so much better, because it allows for that skill to exist, right? Because hitting just a third of what I did there is super easy. You can just kind of walk forward and mash any button and you're gonna hit way more than a third, no problem. But if you can just run up and crack it in one cycle, if you pull off like your perfect setup, because a lot of times what you're trying to do too is you're recognizing you're going to get the weak point exposed and then like running up and starting attacking before the weak point shows up so that you can get to the big blowout attack. Like I tried to get it so that this started right when the weak point showed up because that's where most of my damage is coming from. Wow, another Goma, huh? Well, I guess we'll try again. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, into the big train. Into 1, 2, 3, into the little train. Nice, and that does it. Thick. All right, I'm now gonna press the button that ends this mission. Check this out. Get him, Shen. Oh, it did. Okay. I was like, no way. I thought it was going to stop at 698. Oh yeah, another thing that was changed in Definitive Edition. So heart containers in the original were pretty useless. There are ranks in this game, and one of them was damage taken. In the original, it was just like a flat, you took 5 hearts of health or something like that. It was like a really small amount. And it didn't scale. So it didn't matter if you had the starting like 5 hearts of health or 50 hearts of health. Which meant in the late game, if you got touched by anything, you immediately lost your A rank. It wasn't a good system for the higher difficulties. Definitive Edition does it based on a percentage of your current max health. So if you have 10 hearts, for example, a lot of missions, their damage requirement is 199. And what that means if you had 10 hearts is you could take up to 19 and a half hearts of damage. But if you took 20, if you took 2 times your health bar, you'd lose it. So like hearts immediately become way more impactful because they actually help you get those good end ranks that you care about. Thank you for the resub. I agree.
I like Zelda because they are the one who wears green.
Zelda's the boy. That's a great point. I got mitts. All right, show me what do I gotta burn? Whoosh. We're here to get some costumes. I have to play as Link. Oh, we got a new costume, right? We got classic tunic. Oh, I'm gonna go bomb some Dodongos. Oh. I mean, we got like primary boy. We got the design they did for this game, which I think is really good for the record. I really like this one. This one's really, most of the designs in this game are like really good. Trainee tunic's fine. Ooh, 64, baby. And then, yeah, the Breath of the Wild one they added for the Switch version. Link! And let's pull out the sword. This Link, by the way, I decided to use Link as my main character on this run. I know, controversial. After using Linkle as my main for the last one. He has access to a ton of weapons, so it's like really, really useful, because if you get him to a high level, you know, you have a bunch of different weapon sets and a bunch of different elements you have access to. They made Link fun to play in this game, even just generic sword and board Link. This sword is insane, by the way. This is the highest damage variation of this sword that exists. It also has an ability called Hasty Attack, which just always makes us attack faster. It is one of the rarest abilities in the game. You have to unlock being able to find it, and I would say unlocking having it be able to drop probably takes an average of like at least 100 hours, like if it's what you're going for, like from starting the game. It's a lot. It takes a while because you need to get like a lot of gold Skulltulas. And God forbid you're playing the game and you're not getting gold Skulltulas the whole time, because then it's gonna take even fucking longer. But Hasty Attack is pretty unreasonable because what it does is it gives you the same attack speed buff you get as if you are in magic mode. Oddly enough, for this reason, Hasty Attack isn't that good for young Link. He's one of the few characters you don't want Hasty Attack on, because you're always in magic mode anyway, so it doesn't stack. Which is why, if you notice, on young Link's weapon, I instead have Focus Spirit Plus, which just makes magic last longer, which is way better for him for reasons that probably pretty obvious. Yeah, Link's just pretty unbelievable in this game. Like, he's good at everything. Including having, like, the prototype big character in Great Fairy. Which Great Fairy can blow through some missions so fucking fast. Yeah, manhandless dogs. Let's see, where are the other ones? There was one here, and then there was one here, and okay, both of them are down there. That's not too bad. We'll just go run down there. Manhandless dogs are basically artillery, but the thing is, as long as they're active, it just does damage to all of your allied units on the field, like everywhere. It's nuts how much damage it does. So I'm gonna run in here, throw a special attack down, and then run out the back door. This is to minimize the amount of damage I take from being in here, while also dealing a little bit of damage so that I can capture it easier later on. I'm gonna capture that base without using a fairy, because like we have enough health, we can just tank a little bit of damage. It's not a big deal. Yo, what's good? Yeah, stream schedule's up for the week. I'm gonna be streaming probably like a little bit more than average, just because I want to do a bit of promoting for, you know, the big event next Saturday. I'm very excited for it. Could be easy enough to just blow through this. Oh, cool new spam text. Oh, I grabbed the wrong fairy. Whoops. Key balls is here. I am not a voice actor, no. I'm just a guy who talks for a living. Close, but not quite. I'm trying to figure out if I have like a call history, but I'll have to check that here in a second. Yeah, no, I've just met some vis-a-vis being a streamer and hanging out and whatnot. Sick. Okay, I think we got it. What about the Mallow auditions? I know, right? I wonder if there's a way to like see if I have a call history with somebody. Okay, I think I'm just getting some weird spam. I really hate that hair, man. I didn't get enough KOs. Wait, was that an A rank reward? Did I fuck up? No, okay, we got it. It's fine. Knight of Skyloft, huh? I need to use a harp on this, right? I can just buy these. So you didn't used to be able to buy items at all. The way it works now is you need to find them one singular time, and then you're good forever. What it is now is just once you found it, yeah, you can just go buy one. Yeah, you used to have to do a mission over and over and over and over again. Now I need to bomb this open. Distinctly remember that. Yeah, the original mechanic was terrible. It was to like force you to play missions over and over and over again, which now now more than ever would be like insanely wild, because why in the world would you ever do that? When there's just like already so much content. One second. Let me check the A rank requirements before we go in. Where are we at? We're down here. Defeat the commanders of the two armies. Okay. 1200. Not bad. On this file, on emulator, no. I think I want to say the only character I have at 255 is Link. On Switch, I had a couple more that were Linkle, Young Link, and I'm trying to remember who the other one I got up there was. I don't think it was also Link. Link was like 200 something, but yeah, I can't. I'm trying to remember who else did I level. There was someone else I leveled up. It might have been Ravio. Oh, hold on. Wait, we have to restart this mission. The music they picked by default in that level will drive you crazy. Just trust me on this one. This really sucks when it happens on the original Wii U because it takes like actual full minutes of real life time to load. But in this version, it's not too bad. All right, now that we fixed that, I need to use the restroom real quick and also grab a drink. I'll be right back with more Hyrule Warriors, just a sec. Okay, I'm back. What song is it? It's the one that sounds like Mars Bringer World. It never starts. Could I delete it from the game files? Maybe. I don't know how to do that. But like maybe. All right, we got 2 commanders to delete. We got to deal a lot of damage. Weird, the tutor wasn't making its noise. Nice. Yeah, someone who knows how to mod the game probably could. Unfortunately, the games I work on messing with are in BizHawk, not Yuzu. It's a bit above me. Zelda toots in pretty unbelievable ways. This is definitely not one of my favorite weapons overall. It has a pretty neat ability going on though, where it leaves like a small debuff on enemies that you then can like scoop up to make a bigger like AoE tornado. The problem here is these enemies are so weak that they're all exploding before they have a chance to really like build up in a meaningful way. So I can get like 1 tornado. It's okay. It's fine. It's also just a very strangely stationary weapon. Zelda doesn't really move the whole time she's doing her attacks, which is usually not desirable. If you compare this to like Linkle, who is like sprinting full force at all times whenever she's doing anything, it just like, you can see why it's pretty unfavorable. Also, yeah, you get stuff like that where you have enemies who just plow through the tornado, which makes it kind of less useful. Not incredible, but pretty good. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure we keep a reasonable pace of getting KOs. We need 1200 before the end, and especially when you're doing earlier missions like this, it can be really, really easy to undershoot and be like at the last boss of the map and being like, I have 900 KOs. Where am I gonna find the rest of these? Then you just have to like sit there and wait for guys to spawn in because you got too far ahead. Before I deal with Wizro, gonna heal. Where'd he go? How'd you get over here? Oh my god. Now Fee's in trouble. Oh my god. Now everybody's in trouble. Oh my god. Now I gotta save everything. I gotta pay everyone's taxes. Oh my god. Did we just lose? Did Fee explode? Oh my god, Fee, get it together. Okay, good to know. Fee explodes. Fee's made of glass. Hold up. Return to map. I'm pulling out a faster weapon. I'm pulling out a sword that kills. I'm cracking a cold one. I'm revving up. Let's get these idiots. Yeah, hit him with the Linkle. All right, right, this one just builds meter, and then you spend the meter to do big attacks. You can just press the X button and immediately get full gauge, or just do your light auto combo all the way to the end, and she just builds a bar every time she does that. It's pretty obscene. Blast him. Now, the charges are going to add any of the parts where it, like this, like any parts with like a light arrow explosion or a big, like Triforce that blows up or something. Those are the attacks that get added by having charge. Otherwise, you end on like kind of a flat version of them. All right, we shred through this shit and then we're going to go deal with the base. I might even want to leave this full for a little bit and go deal with just allied base. Kill this stupid item thief. No, he took my items. Son of a bitch. I can't believe item thief would do this. All right, this Wizro dude's gonna be a real issue though, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Rotate, explode. There it is. Okay, that's the attack I'm looking for. Slows down, does 1 billion damage. It does like 1 billion chip. It creates a ton of meter. It's just like a ridiculous attack, kind of front to back. Enough of people advancing towards the allied base. I'm done with this. Stop advancing at the allied base, please. Instead, advance to fall off your horse. Build meter real quick. Oh, okay, only got 2 of them. Yeah, so I realized the mistake I made was they brought so many dudes over to the base, and those dudes gained morale from me beating the other team. I kind of got to manage both sides. Okay, now that the base is somewhat cleared out, now that I have demolished that army, yeah, the Breath of the Wild outfits are unlockables. That's what we're doing today. We're trying to find all the costumes that I have access to that I have not gotten. Because most of the time when I go for unlocks, I'm always going for like some mechanical thing, some big this, that, the other, but never cosmetics. And I was like, let's do cosmetics quest. Let's get cosmetics that I have access to. I'm worth it. My characters are screwed up enough. I have most of the most broken shit in the game at this point. Exactly, real end game, cosmetics. All right, we almost have enough KOs. I'm gonna go make sure that the base is somehow not being destroyed. It does not seem to be. Ooh, is that a big magic jar back there? Oh my God, is that the big magic? You know that's what I crave. Can I run all the way to the back in time? Maybe. One way to find out. It is kind of a haul back there. Luckily, the trip back is a little bit quicker because you can just jump down, so you've got like a tiny shortcut, but on the way in, this shit kind of takes forever. All right, sprint in. Lock on, immediately extreme crush to get a knockdown. Use the knockdown to get a weak point attack. Dash, cancel into run forward. Another extreme crush, same thing twice. That should kill him. Now we turn around and we get out of here as fast as possible. Oh! Do we not actually have to beat the rogue leader on this mission? I guess we don't actually have to beat the rogue leader on this mission. Crazy. Speaking of which, cosmetics, baby. Oh. Did the other commander just like blow up on his own? What the? Perfect. I know it. What do we get? Skyloft robes. Oh, so that's probably like what she looks like in Skyward Sword. All right, I think that's all the costumes for this map. Are there any on the Great Sea we don't have? It doesn't seem like it. A lot on Master Quest. Oh, do I even have access to those yet? I do, okay. Is that the good outfit from Skyward Sword? I don't know. We'll find out. Bug. Well, we won't find out right now because I have to play as Bug. 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 The good news is, I do have the very good weapon for Bug. I also know the optimal strategy for Bug. You're not gonna believe it. Also, let me set the music back to default so it rotates again. It immediately did the, you know what? This is the one hit of the song I don't like, so you immediately understand what I'm talking about. And then we'll dodge it in the future. It's used way too much is the other reason it's very agitating. Okay, Bug explosion, easy. Oh, is it just 8 of them? That's easy. Like drop like what, like 6 bugs? So Agatha has a bunch of attacks related to getting on a bug, being a big bug, liking a big bug, the idea of a big bug. What if there was a basket and it had bugs in it? The big problem she has is a lot of her attacks kind of struggle to maintain single target really effectively. They don't deal a ton of chip damage, and they are almost all completely removed from the game when they are compared next to light, heavy, dash cancel, which is this. And the reason is they balanced it somewhat around you doing this, but also not like fully. Because normally this is how long the animation is. And then she gets to start moving again, so it's like really long, as opposed to, so you can just like set it up, take off, do other stuff, this, that, the other. Like I don't even need to look at that guy. I know he's dead. Like I already know there's a bug falling on him. I don't need to see it. The other reason I was willing to let Mars Bringer of War not start. Because this mission was going to take like 2 minutes. I do like her little 8-bit basket. I think that's cute. Wow. A new car. Yeah, a weird goth bug kid, like, makes a ton of sense, right? It's a little rupee. Alright, next outfit. We have one here. We have one here. I don't remember, are these mostly just the masks? One here. Rule. Speed run. I don't know anything about that. Well, anyway, here's the prestige. So this is Twilight Midna. She's dumb. She's dumb. I don't know what they were cooking. Everything she does ends in some kind of projectile that blows up into a bazillion damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. A bridge. Can you believe that? Or my favorite, 1, 2, 3, and a cannon. The cannon is my favorite because the cannon tends to win. The cannon tends to simply make an engagement cease. So the other thing about Twilight Midna, under her special meter, she has another meter. It lets her do this. It's just a better special attack. It's a special attack that happens in 1/10 of the time. It's crazy. It's a crazy ability. It's like, this is the whole thing of like Guilty Gear Strive characters where it's like, oh, we gave them a meter so they have to manage a resource, but then all the meter ends up being is just like a bonus free version of the already good limited meter. Like very similar vibes. Like just, oh yeah, you've just got a free spell that does a gorillion damage. So you can just run into a place and do this. And then it's like mostly captured. All right, we have successfully saved one. There's a magic jar there. If we get one more magic jar, we can do a fairy explosion, which would really help soften things up and get us over the line of KOs pretty quickly. Not that we need a ton of help with it. We're probably going to be able to just run down here, pop special, and be Gucci. Yeah. Oh man, the cannon with the FOV mod is so good. Like, it already is stupid and way too big, but now that it zooms out even farther, that shit rocks. Oh yeah, also, hey, if you're a patron, we put up a poll in the Discord for what tomorrow's stream is gonna be. Right now, Simpsons Hit and Run is hugely in the lead, which I shouldn't be surprised by. Yet that's my people right there. Uh-oh. It's Sia's theme, which means the boss is probably Sia, who is a little dangerous. The thing that's the most dangerous with Sia is having her as your commander, because she's made of glass when she's your commander. Spider. Where? What? Oh, there it is. Sorry, had to find that gold Skulltula. Right now, all they unlock for me is like bonus stages and artwork, but you know how it is. When you're working on 100%, you take every bit of progress you get. All right, I'm gonna go run protect our commander. Hopefully get us over the 1200 KO line, because that's where most A ranks are. Oh, nice. We have enough for the explosion. Get him, Shemp. Reload. Shemp him. Let's do dual fall down. 1, 2, 3. Cannon. Aimed it off to the side because the hitbox is ridiculous. It'll just sweep him up. It's fine. I'm going to get our Extreme Crush ready. Actually, wait, we have the fairy for this. Holy shit. This might just like kill Sia instantly. Yeah, it's like not good for her. God, this thing's unfair. Yeah, so Extreme Crush Plus is an ability that just makes an enemy fall down and expose their weak point. It's turbo broken. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get. It's one of the 2 best skills in the game, in my opinion, on the fairies. I almost have the other one, but I have a bit more grinding to do, and I won't put you through that on stream. I'll do that off stream. But then we'll have unlimited magic mode, which is absolutely incredible. For now, though, bonus close. Man, it was a 1600 map. Life stuff out here. That's fine. We're here for the costumes. I ain't gonna be too bothered if I have a B rank somewhere. I'll get it eventually. Oh, Zant clothes? Clothes for Zant? Zant's clothing? Zant pants? Oh, brother. Maybe we can get some festive clothing from Colent. We got any here? Oh, we do. Quite a few, actually. Can't explore this map yet. Oh. Okay. Just defeat the shuffling forces? First, let's see what we got. We got, it was for Zant. I believe we got these. Ooh, kind of an evil Zant. Zant, but he's Shadow Zant. Then we got this one, which is pretty choice. If you like having to look at him, you know, at a distance. And then Luigi. The gold one, which is pretty cool. And then the low rule one, which I also do kind of like. But we'll put him in glow mode. Who else did we unlock one for? It was for Zelba. We got like Skyloft robes. We got this. Oh yeah, this Zelba. He's got the chopped bangs. Not a terrible Zelda. A little goofy on this model, but not too bad. I mean, we all know who has the best ones. And it's Ganondorf, because he also has this Ganondorf, where they gave him this look. Wild. I just can't imagine using like standard. Standard's good. Where's the one? Is it Master Quest? This one's just like so dark. Darunia, but he dyes his bead. We get any other ones? Oh yeah, we got one for you, right? Yeah, Master Quest. Oh, kind of like a gray goth. They had fun with hers. A bunch of different goth variations for all of your different goth needs. All right, was there an unlockable for someone here? No, just do it. The people have seen enough Linkle, I think. The people crave Ravio? Question mark? I think maybe the people crave Ravio. They might crave the whale? The people crave Ravio. Okay, great. You never know. Ah, they're the other way. It would appear I've gone backwards. So Ravio uses a bunch of item shop items, which is like a fun twist on it. Some of them are really good. He can just charge. Oh, this is one of them where they want me to get the magic stash troops. Okay, word. You can charge his heavy attack, and it like goes from being this little kind of like this little drop down hit that just kind of knocks dudes away to being this huge AoE that launches dudes into you, which is really good. Like really, really good. I think there's a magic troop up here. Or are these just more regular guys? Yeah, the dark nut is a most threatening foe. Surely. You know what? I'm gonna make the whale girl get this. Hi, I'm a tulpa. What do you think of that? Bye. That whale's not real. It was all a dream. This whale was a dream. Okay, magic troops over there. I'll deal with this one. And so this is the thing you didn't used to be able to do. It's really, really good. You go over there. Okay, great. So now while I'm controlling this character and handling this problem on this side of the world, instead of just doing whatever, Ravio is already in motion. Already going where I want him to be. Makes my life so much easier when I'm doing high-level missions and I really need those strategic decisions to be acted on like immediately. I have to defeat the real Dark Marin. Oh my god. That's me. First and foremost, Chimp. Can you believe that neither side of this fight was real? Marin and Dark Marin. We had Figment of a Dream and Figment of a Dream, but she's evil now. Like Final Fantasy X, right? I think that's what happens in that game. Ooh, a little bit of a funk move there. Pretty cool. There was also evil dream figments in Link's Awakening. Yeah, there's like evil forces of dream. True. Ooh, Zant. Love to get more clothes for fucking Zant. Apparently that's what this stream is. Ty finds clothes for Zant. Definitely the guy he wants to get clothes for the most. Zant. Okay, this one's level 13. I can't really fuck around here. Let's see what we got for Zant. It's handsome. I mean, we could just use some Great Fairy any percent. Have me just slam through as fast as possible. And then Linkle in the rear. Linkle with funny boots. Hasty attack, funny boots. Yeah, I'm always saying, God, I wish I had more fun outfits for Zant. Okay, I've cast the magic spell of Make the Fairy Good. Okay, there's one magic troop down. I think the other one was up top. I love the 8-bit Great Fairy. Fairy Link's really good. The big thing is you have to be, you have to make sure you keep the buff up. If you don't have the buff up, the damage is a little bit too low. If you have the buff up, the damage is unbelievably high. It's just basically the equivalent of like using special attacks as like all of your enders. Like you kind of have to plan it that way. Okay, now I gotta go deal with the last magic troop who's up here. The big trick you get hit by with the Great Fairy, a lot of players do, is like they feel slower, but they're not. It's just like they're just the camera's farther away. It's the opposite of the old Mass Effect trick. I'm out of here. Boots, boots. The boots are so good too. You have this little move, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a really good party starter against like larger enemies, bosses and whatnot, because you launch off them and you get a funny kick. Where are the magic stash troops? There's one. Oh, brother. Not my scene. Okay, that's one down. Let's see. Oh, magic troop. There you are. Bada bing. Okay, there's another one around the backside here. Well, I'm just gonna do the same thing too because I still have the buff up. Then there's one more in the mid lane and one more up top. Okay. To be able to run Linkle to the other side and not get too blasted for it because one of the Ganons is gonna despawn. Run at him. Has there been a game where Link gets the boots that make him fast and he's able to like ricochet off of stuff? That feels like that'd be pretty fun. I'd be into that. I guess in like Rocket Slime Adventures, you kind of do that sometimes. Where you like bounce around on stuff by like stretching yourself out and shooting. That's obviously like a pretty big stretch to a Zelda like, but you know, I think it's in the range. I think I'm missing a single. Oh no, there he is. Yeah, no, they haven't really done like ricochet boots. Yeah. I do love this attack because you get like a chicken lockdown at the end of it. And the chicken lockdown is like really strong. Yeah, like if Link was the Blight, sure. I was thinking more like you run at an angle and then you like bounce off it. And then you can like run over a pit or something, I don't know. Wow. Most of the silly stuff you do with boots in Link's Awakening are like bugs like being able to fly with them, but that's just like mashing left and right while tapping A in a very specific rhythm. It's not like bouncing. I wish. Whoa, 60 FPS Linkle. Holy shit, it's like she's kicking in my living room. Whoa. Oh yeah. Yeah, Goron mask, you bounced off stuff. Yeah. Oh, who did we get an outfit for? Shit, I looked away. Oh. Oh. What the heck? It was Lana? Oh, new outfit for Hatsune Miku? Oh. Very good. Sick. All right. We also have an outfit over here. It needs a search though. Oh, except I can't even get over here yet. Oh, is there any? No, just battle victory. All right, another shuffling forces. Not bad. I think someone we haven't played yet this stream. We haven't done any Skull Kid. Skull Kid's usually pretty fun. We haven't played any Hatsune Miku. Do I have a good gate for Hatsune Miku? I do have a pretty good gate for Hatsune Miku. Summoning Gate is one of the funniest moves because it didn't exist in the Wii. I don't think it existed in the Wii U version. If it did, it was like much later. And then the 3DS version, it had like a weird version of it where it just shot out like cubes and shapes and shit. Yuga's not in this game. Oh no, the painting guy. Yeah, we can play a little painting guy. It was in the Wii U. Okay, right. It was in Wii U, and then the 3DS had it, but it was like, it just did shapes. It just did like cubes and spheres and stuff. It didn't actually summon guys. And now it summons guys again. That's right. It was like the one thing that the Wii U version had over the 3DS version was you got to summon actual guys with the gate. What was the one, remind me chat, what was the one where there was a Wii U, you could only get one of the weapons by amiibo? Was it the fucking Beyblade for Link? I can never remember which one it was where you had to have like an amiibo. It was the spinner, word. Was that the only one? I can't remember if there was something else locked by that too. Skull Kid's ridiculous, by the way. Everything this fool does is fantastic. Maybe the only thing he does that's kind of whatever is summoning these guys, which they're like nice, you know, if you want to do set play or whatever. But you also can just like Spirit Bomb for 1,000,000 damage. Shoot a laser. Just a spinner? Okay, word. These big hand blasts are unbelievable. You move a little bit here and there. I think the mission isn't going to be able to move on until I drop this. Oh. I was having a fun, cool time keeping the map from moving forward. Magic troops, huh? I see one here. I see one over on the right side. Sir, please. Please! I'm a little guy. I got this mask from a JCPenney's. Please don't be mad at me. Okay, now I gotta remember which attack is which. So now if I do the attack that is that one, it will be buffed. Okay, so it was that one. Was the attack that would have been buffed there. I think that's 2. One sec, I'm not done being Hatsune Miku, you fucking asshole. So, the way this works is her strong attack pulls up one of the fellas, and they do an attack, and then if you summon specifically that fella, which I think you're after 4, I think it's here. Well, each one of them has like one attack associated. So like that fella is number 2. So if I do the full version of it, it'll get a big old buff. The best part of the gate in the Wii U was the bug that let you put weapons on other characters so everybody could be Hatsune Miku. In a perfect world, you know? Alright, where's the magic troop? There you are. Not you. You. But yeah, the big problem is like it kind of relies on you getting what you want out of the wheel. And even if there is a pattern for it, right, like it ends up being a pretty big restriction of not just being able to use whatever the best attack is for each situation. Also, she is a sitting duck for a lot of this shit. There's a lot of time where she is just kind of hanging out. Yeah, and you do not have invuln through a lot of that stuff, which really does lower the value of this weapon. But it is funny. You get to be Hatsune Miku. You summon the big guys. They shoot lasers for you. Yeah, it's a fun weapon. It just, yeah, it does have like a lot of mechanical drawbacks in exchange for being a funny little guy summoner. Well, it's like the opposite of the Great Fairy, right? Like the Great Fairy, you're locked in these animations for a really long time, but you're invincible for all of it. As opposed to this one where you're in the animation for a long period of time, but then it is also not, you're not invincible. And yo, thanks for the follow. Oh? You can just loop strong attack, but that's like, again, you're just, you know, doing something other than doing the right attack. Yeah, sorry, it would appear Shemp has a triangle on him. That happens sometimes. For what it's worth, that happens on Switch. That's not an emulator exclusive bug. Oh my god, I didn't look at who that was for again. Chat, who did I just get clothes for? I have to fucking Dora the Explorer with y'all because I'm dumb as shit. It was for Toon Link? Okay, great, thank you. Holy shit. They made an outfit goofy enough that even without the crab shirt. Oh. He's quite good. I think we all can agree. He's quite good. Wow, there's a lot of outfits back here. Oh man. All right. With the rapier, huh? Oh, and a friend. This'll be fine. This mission is maybe gonna be hard, so I'm gonna make it not hard, if you don't mind. I'm taking one of these. So let me talk you through why this sword is so messed up. It is hasty attacks. That means I always attack at the speed of magic attack, even if I don't have magic attack. Great. It has finishing blow plus, which means if I do a weak point attack on someone, it does more damage, which that's like where most of your damage against big bosses comes from. No healing sounds like a downside, except it's one of the best damage buffs in the game and it stacks with everything else. Heart power is also one of the best damage buffs in the game and it stacks with everything else, and it scales based on how much health you have total. Link has a good amount. This is a very high level mission, so I'm just gonna tear some of these dudes in half real quick. You, I want you. I'm gonna wait for this dude to do this attack specifically. I'm gonna roll away, turn back, fire an arrow, miss it. Shoot him to slow. Oh, come on. Dang, I'm just missing the timing on these. Dang it, I got frozen like before the last tick. Tough out here. Okay, there's one of the Lord of the Hordes down. There's a magic stash troop I would love to deal with. I was a little too slow there. Oh, this ghost is cooked. Okay, it's another Lord of the Horde down. 2 more? One just got summoners to protect him, but I don't really care about that. Yeah, that too. Yeah, Jubal the Lion brings up another thing. You can use the fairy skills to just ignore no healing if you want to. In general, I just assume I have enough health. If I go through one of these life bars entirely, we've got another problem. Namely, I'm playing like Dookie, if that's happening. Also, blocking kicks ass. Blocking is really good in this game. People don't use defending, and I don't know why, because it just beats some encounters clean. There are some fights in this game, there's some commanders that people are like, I can't deal with fighting Zant. It sucks. He just goes forever, and he never shows his weak point. And I'm just like, so you've never tried blocking then? But yeah, there's a bunch of guys that you want to be able to, you want to block. Yeah, like Manhandla is like totally free if you're blocking it. A lot of stuff is really free if you're blocking it in this game. It has been fun to become the guy who tries blocking in different games. Elden Ring has been trivialized by blocking. There's a couple Musu games that get really blown up by it. Like some of the Samurai Warriors games were really, really busted if you blocked a lot. That's the wrong horse. That's not the horse we use. Unbelievable. $1 million. All right, next up. Oh, I need to buy a grandpa real quick. Sorry, I ran out of grandpas. 5 grandpas, please. Thank you. Use the grandpa to pick up the phone. Yeah, we would use. Oh, Yuga's like level 43. Okay, not right now. Now is not the part of the game to really be pulling out funny little guys. Toon Link at 61 with a really good sword. I think I can make work. Don't I have a good Locomo? I do. Hasty attack 750. Yum. Yum yum. Okay, so we need to get a treasure in one of these 2 keeps. So we need to get both of the keeps next to the red base, and we're good. I'm just gonna go do that shit right now before I forget. Perfect. Dead right there, so I'm gonna pull out a bow and arrow. Okay, so it's not this one, which means it has to be the other. Hi, would you like to do an attack at me? Hi, would you like to? Hi, hello? Hi, hello? Hi, I'm your enemy right now. You need to fight me. Hi, you need to fight me? Okay. I need you to fight me, sir. Hello? Hello? Oh, brother. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for a lot of Dragon Quest is now that one guy's fucking dead, we can get some new Dragon Quest jams. Instead of like middling orchestral MIDI covers of the same 5 songs. Get back here, you scallywag. This fucking scallywag. Get back here, you fucking scallywag. You scoundrel. Hey, come on. Why does no one want to fight me today? All right, I'm gonna go do the damn thing. Well, in a second I will. First, I'm going to deal with this guy just because commanders and captains are unbelievably weak. They are so weak to any of the like time stop freeze effects. They just take tons and tons of damage from them. Okay, another key boss just spawned in. Marin's little meter thing is way better than it seems at first. It's one of those things where it's just shockingly high damage. It looks like it's just a handful of regular projectiles. If you hit somebody with all of them, you're like, oh, it's a shotgun that I just hit someone in the mouth with. Oh my god, it's little polka dots. I had never seen this outfit before. Holy shit. My funny little polka dot boy. He's got little hearts on his... Oh my god. Little mushroom boy. God's strongest soldier. Excuse me, I'm a little mushroom boy. I started a weak point attack and then got frozen before the camera finished shifting. So as soon as I was like, I wonder what happens here. And the answer was the frame I'm done being frozen. I immediately start going apeshit. Speaking of which, time for Toon Link to do the thing Toon Link is very good at, which is turning into a blender and leaving. Truly best in class when it comes to becoming a big blade and just spinning around. Especially early on when you don't have a lot of weapons, a great way to play Toon Link with the sword is just to do light, light, heavy, and you don't dash cancel it. It's a weird thing where for most characters and most moves, dash canceling is going to be faster. But there are a few where it is notably slower, and this is one of them. You just go into this loop again so fast. Whereas if you like dash cancel it right, it just adds in some extra time. Like there's like no extra cancel you get. Shem. All right, Shemp taking us to 1,400 KOs. Definitely going to be good. I have an enemy commander to go smoke. Yo, what's a Taran? Is that a guy? Is that like a little pirate guy in Wind Waker? Oh, the Link's Awakening mushroom dad guy. Okay, word. His outfit colors plus mushrooms. Marin's dad. Oh, that guy. Okay, I got you. It's been so long since I've played Link's Awakening or like seen Link's Awakening front to back. I'm just gonna wait for, you know, the Link's Awakening remake to go on sale. Oh, brother, it's in danger of falling, huh? All right, well, in that case, command Marin, you are on allied base defense duty. So that'll make Marin start going that way. I'm going to try and just defeat the enemy commander before the problem gets out of control. I'm going to use Extreme Crush Plus to make this happen as fast as possible. If it says like real bad, we'll just swap to Marin and try and get in there and do something. I'm making this full fall down though. Good, Machazed, good. We're just trying to get a bunch of costumes today. And I think we've gotten like 5 or 6 unlocked. And spoilers, we're about to get another one. Right about now. I'm gonna look at and see who it is this time. Skull Kid. Ooh, I wonder what Skull Kid got. Ooh, that's a handsome green. I like that. Yeah, let's play with Volga real quick. We haven't used Volga yet today. Yeah, it's a really nice green. He doesn't look like a banana. Pineapple boy. Okay. Yeah, a little. Oh, wait. Did I just do the mission by guessing? Hell yeah, dude. So this is one of those missions where you're supposed to, like, go destroy all the magic troops and then the doubles disappear and then, you know, you can figure out the last one or else they keep respawning with more health. We just picked the right one the first time. Honestly, kind of based. Oh man, there are so many of them now. Excuse me, I'm looking for the magic troops. Hello, are you magic troops? You are. I was late. Oh yeah, so another small thing. So you can see how enemies are like having a thing that pops up that shows you what their weak points are during their attacks. That didn't exist in the Wii U version for like commanders and stuff. So you just had to know that you could get weak point hits on these dudes when they were like charging. Like they mentioned it a little bit in story mode, but it was one of those things where like so many players missed it or just forgot about it long term. And yeah, getting characters to levels in Warriors games is funny because it's like sometimes it'll be no big deal because you can just buy a character up to whatever your highest current level is. And in games like this, I'll be honest, most of the levels on my characters at this point are bought just because of how fast we went through the game. We were burning through and getting like final level weapons which sell for a ton of money so early on. So we were able to just buy most of our characters up to like level 40 or 50. There's like only a couple that are still under like 70, I think, at this point. Okay, I think we have one more magic troop. All right, switch to Volvo. Nice. Honestly, can just do one of these. Is it just the one? Oh, sick. So, Volga's another one of the characters where I think it's not great for him to have hasty attacks just because he's already so unbelievably fast. What did it take to get Link to 255? I just used him as my main for a long time, and they'll eventually get there. Yeah, this game in particular is you aren't gonna have every character at max, but you can pretty easily and reasonably get every character into the like 100 plus range. Like you can have every character usable at every difficulty. Yeah, unlocking, if you want to do the Master Sword stuff, that takes a while. Because that requires you to get every weapon. So if you use him largely for that, then that'll get you there for sure.
Oh, look. I'll push it and see.
Nice. Love a reward on a day. Oh, Tinkle map. Do I have to play Tinkle? No. I'm gonna look at my resource here and see table of contents, and this is the Colon Island map. And this is square N6. Gold Skulltula is hallway north of East Keep at 1000 KOs. I don't have to worry about getting the heart container because since there's 2 gold Skulltulas, if I want to 100% this, I have to do it twice anyway. 1600 KOs for an A rank. Link does have more weapons. We also just didn't get to use Great Fairy much, to be honest. Go for it. Yeah, that's the real reason Matcha Zed. Link, so he gets to 255 for a lot of people because you have to use him up front in the story mode, which is how most people start the game, which makes sense. So you usually have Link up to like 40 or 50 before you start adventure. And then also, yeah, he has so many weapons that it doesn't feel bad playing Link a lot because like, yeah, just swap him to another sword. Go time, baby. Speaking of whale, here's the other version of the whale in this game. Gonna touch this owl. Aw, terrible timing. Okay, we can cancel it into a special though, at least get some weak point damage. Boop. not too bad. All right, I mostly wanted to do that one first so that we could do this. Run over here real quick. And try to keep our commanding officer a little more safe. Higher difficulties, one of your biggest threats is your commander just blowing up, just deciding like, I'm done. Ooh, we also have recruiters, huh? Where are these recruiters at? Just one down here. Not so fast. The Dragon Quest Musous, from what I understand, are like more tower defensy. Okay, yeah, that's what, yeah, chat's already ahead of me, thanks gang. Yeah, they're, so like they might still be good if you enjoy them, but if you're looking for like a more traditional Musou, nah, this is really like, this is the one I would say is probably the best one, but the only way to play it quote unquote legally, you know, is on Switch, as it were. As opposed to One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 and 4 are both pretty fun. And those are on PC. Samurai Warriors 4-2 is pretty fun. I like Age of Calamity too. I might try to play Age of Calamity again on emulator because like most of my biggest problems with Age of Calamity were that it had a lot of performance issues. So it might actually be worth revisiting now that I can run it a little bit better. I like 3. Yeah, I like One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 more than 4. But they're both cool. Yeah, it's like the Dragon Quest one and the Persona ones are like really, really different from what I understand. Like the Persona Strikers things are like just wholly changed. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. Age of Calamity with higher specs might be a really good time. Especially if I could play it like co-op decently. A JRPG with Musou random encounters. Interesting. Manhandler stocks in this fucking economy. Oh my god. No wonder this is a high difficulty mission. It's full of bullshit and baloney. Whatever, there's a recruiter in here. I gotta end his life anyway. And of course the manhandle stocks spawn as far from all of the teleports. Thank you, chef. Persona 5 Strikers is great, but definitely not a Musou foremost. Yeah. People have always struggled to like identify them to me, and I think I get it based on what everyone says. I just want to blow this fool up so I can leave and not have to come back. Okay, we're good. Oh my god, and the gold sculpture is here. And I have a dream that I'm naked at school. What's next? Hi. Was there another manhandle stop? Yo, Machazed! Yo, thank you so much for gifting out 5 subs, and congratulations, Bad Road, dude. Techrez, Berserker 3, and Self-Destruct System. Thank you so much. Okay, I think all we have left is to find a bug. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to unlock, excuse me, I'm trying to unlock so I can find the bug. Happy birthday! Thanks for giving me a gift on your birthday. That's really cool. Thank you so much. And yeah, I hope everybody enjoys a little ad-free viewing. Yeah, happy birthday! It's a Monday birthday, so you know, do what you gotta. There is no birthday where you are more allowed to decide if you want to be like this weekend or the next one than a Monday birthday. Truly. Oh, I think we take this one. Taking the rest of the week off work. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Showed up one day. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Yeah, so Game Face, the reason it happened here is because I just like stuffed the recruiters both times. One of the recruiters I stuffed so early it didn't have a chance to do any damage, but my team still got the buff from like favorably interacting with the recruiter, which gives you a buff on offense and defense. It's really, really strong. That's the real thing, is like recruiters don't just make your team worse. They actively take your team away from you, give it to the other team, and then buff the stuff they stole and also the units they already had natively. Like, recruiters are fucking disastrous at higher difficulty. Like, they're just horrible to run into. You cannot let recruiters exist. They're just so dangerous. Yeah, and that's why, right? Because then also you get this upside of, yeah, even though I'm playing on like a pretty high difficulty mission or whatever, all of a sudden, wow, your guys just actually captured a base on their own. Yeah, it's crazy how push this stuff is. Speaking of push things, it's Volga, who also is the only commander in the game, I think, that can just say no thanks to the fairy ability Extreme Crush. Like, he'll just block it. Not here though, but sometimes, whoa. He'll just like stand back up immediately and be like, I don't feel like showing my weak point. No, thank you. Oh, you know what? I think Volga is one of the few commanders that's weak to water. So he just explodes. Sia can when she is super armor. I think that's right. Yeah, that sounds right. A new car. What a mess. What a mess these outfits are. What a disaster I've inflicted. Almost as much of a disaster as I'm gonna inflict on myself on Saturday, July 27th. Shot through the Bart. We're gonna have a marathon of a bunch of Simpsons Kuso. Attached to a heart rate, attached to a thing where you're gonna be able to shuffle the games live, attached to the front page of Twitch, attached to a whole damn thing. It's gonna be a lot of incentives. There's gonna be some nightmare hot sauces. There's gonna be electricity. There's gonna be a whole damn thing. It's gonna be a great event. Don't miss it. Okay. Back at it again. That bug had a picture of a wing. Oh, great. It's a new outfit for Tingle. Everybody clap. It's a new outfit for Tingle. Just what we all wanted. Hooray! So we got standard, we got great C, we got racist Tingle, maybe? I don't know, weird Tingle. Oh, we just unlocked this one. I don't know how I feel about that one. Looks like a nasty man who like was wearing a bodysuit but was ashamed. I think you should feel more shame, frankly. Let me check what the requirements are for an A rank on this map. This is square M5. Defeat all giant bosses in time, level 3. Heart container for Marin. No requirement for A rank. KOs under 7 minutes and 199% damage or less. Easy. trying to think like who else I have that's like kind of a boss deleter. I want to play more Ravio. I feel like it's Ravio's time. Twilight Midna does have a bazooka attached to her, which is really cool. Oh, it's one of the weird related tingles. Oh, that's great. Sorry, he does that. Get ready for that. Well, brother. This guy's trying to hit me like I give a shit. I need to deal with this Phantom Ganon in front of me. I could not care less what this guy is doing. I need this guy to either throw a ball at me or go. That's the one. And then he laughs and goes, ho, 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 delightfully devilish, Seymour. And I hit him in the back and it makes him expose his weak point. That's what you sound like. Yeah, Ravio's sick in this game too. With hasty attack, he really can put down some hitboxes in no time. The variation, I think the thing that took me the longest to learn with Ravio was that his charge attack is so good. It does a ton of damage. It knocks dudes 1 trillion feet in the air. It's just outrageously strong. Well, 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 if it isn't a stinky bird. Why don't you try and peck me? Why don't you try and peck me, big boy? Thank you. Oh, I didn't get the cannon in time. The bomb trick? How do you do phase? What's the bomb trick for Phantom Ganon? I've only fought him honest style, I guess. Usually I just either wait for him to do the orbs, extreme crush him, or just slink behind him and hit him in the back. Is he just like weak to bombs and he's not supposed to be? Am I about to learn a new mechanic in Hyrule Warriors after like 800 hours of playing it? Is it gonna happen to me? Oh, okay. It just counts as hitting him from the back if you hit him with bombs. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Yeah, it sounds like a goofy like hitbox interaction. Oh wow, you're not dead yet, huh? That's crazy. That works. Sick. Okay, yeah, the explosion radius like hits both sides and it just is generous and kind and gives you the better of the two outcomes. That's good. Oh, not having Marathon Runner is weird. I usually have that ability on my fairy, but because I'm halfway between swapping to having Infinite Magic and Extreme Crush, I'm like at this weird spot where I don't have all my tools. That instant kill? Nice. Love to do it. Love to get him real quick. Thinking about how you had to 3-cycle each boss every time in the original release of the game and just smiling serenely that I don't have to do that shit anymore. Great. Nice. This gives us one step closer to an additional shirt. They want me to push this rock for a shirt? I'll lift anything. Shirt thing. Take on the warriors of Majornta's Mask. All right. Time for Ganon to drop his keys. And Linkle, but with a gun. On a map like that, it would basically mean you would be constantly knocking down a boss, hitting their weak point a couple times. It would deal a third of it. They would stand up. You would then need to wait for it to do a weak point attack again. And then you would knock it down, do a third of its meter, and then it would fall back down. Like, it just took so long. Anytime that gauge comes up, it would just, at 1/3 of the gauge being depleted, immediately make the boss just stand up and become invincible. So it was just, you had to knock them down 3 times each, or you wouldn't be able to get the weak point smash. And that's where most of your damage comes from, realistically. That's really the big thing, is like, so much of your damage against bosses comes from weak point smash. It's why when you're like routing your attacks for knockdowns, you're always routing for just like, how do I guarantee I get weak point smash as fast as possible? Oh yeah, no worries, I got what you meant. Yeah, I usually just wait for him to go, and then I unlock and run behind him. Hit him in the back 3 times, then he falls over. Oh. Oh, me when I'm Tingle and I get launched by the King of Evil. Oh. I need you to be done, please. Thank you, Tingle. Okay, now our commander should be safe. Bless. Ganondorf, all of his weapons are incredible. They did not want this character to seem weak. Like, outrageously so. They're like, we want to make sure everything Ganondorf does is incredible. He also is a great example of a character that has the thing I mentioned earlier, that is a pretty common trait among really, really good characters, which is he has a second meter under his special meter. It just fills up by playing the game, and what your reward is every time it fills up is you just get another better special attack on top of your regular ones. You just get a bonus move, and the bonus move is also very good. Yeah, his special attack is so juiced, it's nuts. Also, you build like half of it up by doing that attack once. Yeah, that's a good point. He also gets the charge at the start of the attack that gives him the meter and not the end. So if you get knocked out of it somehow, you still get the attack. Like, you still get the bar. It's very specific. Watching this is making me want to reinstall the game. I do what I can, friend. I do what I can. I am here to spread the gospel of warriors. If you have any questions, if you have anything that's keeping you from getting back into it, if there's anything you remember being annoying that you want answers, I got you. I'm like 1,500 hours deep in this shit. Let me help you. Please. Tempting me to dig out the Wii U again? Not so fast. I would be careful with that. Because the Wii U version is way less good. The Wii U version, you have all the stuff of needing to farm maps, needing to go back and redo them over and over again to get items. You'll need to make sure you have all the DLC and everything. It's just like way, way worse. Now, if you have the Switch version or a new 3DS and you just like Portable Warriors, great news. Also, yeah, the bad health system for ranks. You can only control one character at a time, so you don't get the joy of telling Linkle, hey, the boss fight's gonna be up here. Go be up there, so that when I finish this dude, Linkle can be there. And then I can become Linkle. Finally, the dream. And yeah, Ganondorf can decide to build more meter as well, by like holding the startup of one of his strong attacks. Like I think this one you can just like sit here for ages, or that one you might have to mash. There we go. There's the one that you can just like delay forever to build meter. But yeah, really strong ability. No real downside. Suffering it is. All right, Godspeed, soldier. If you still want it, I won't stop you. I understand. I'm a little Warriors fiend. I get it. But you've been warned. I don't think I looked up how many KOs I need, so I'm just gonna assume 16 because we're like pretty late. And I think this is going to guarantee 16. Yeah. Now we just tag to you, swap to Extreme Crush, and then I press, oh no, first we want to do Fairy Water. And then Extreme Crush Plus to knock him down. Okay, now your pants fall down. Ooh, wow, you're quite high level, huh? Emulate the Wii U version. Yeah, truly the worst of all worlds. Okay. Quite a bit of health on this fella. So Linkle in Bow mode does get one thing that's really good. It's not just straight up a special attack. It's a weird like mobility tool. Oh, you know what? There's some people in chat today who are clearly knowers about this game, but I don't know if they've been around here much. There's a bug I want to show you. It's like my favorite weird, I don't even know if I'd call it a bug. It's just like a weird interaction that I don't know how many people know about regarding Linkle's crossbow meter and one of the fairy abilities. They just have a very strange interaction. But I need to go change my fairy stuff real quick. It's not like a particularly useful interaction. It's just very funny to me and it looks very stupid. New clothes for Chic. Can you go to the My Fairy menu here? I think I need to go to a different thing. All right, My Fairy, there we go. Hello? I need you to go to school. And you need to learn how to be a marathon runner. There we go, marathon runner. That's that shit. You can be there in case. Yeah, Zero Sin, there's one that's like incredibly important to get if you plan on doing a lot of stuff in this game and want to speed it up a lot, and that's Extreme Crush and Extreme Crush Plus. Because like any giant boss mission at the end, if you still have your Extreme Crushes, you can just run forward, set it off, do a weak point attack, set it off, do a weak point attack, and just be done with the boss fight in like 10 seconds. It's unbelievably useful. All right, so I need to build some meter, which luckily is not too hard. because there's a lot of guys. Okay. So normally, you can walk around a little bit, right, when you're using this, and you're like pretty fast when you're using the actual bow and like spending the meter and whatnot. You move pretty quickly. It's not crazy, but like you've got some movement for sure. Now let me get Marathon Runner. And so Marathon Runner makes you faster when you're like running and whatnot. For some reason it lets her do this. I don't think that's intended. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's supposed to do that. But it does, and it is one of my favorite interactions in the game. I have no fucking clue why you can just like instant transmission. It's like my favorite bug. I don't see anyone talk about it. Yeah, it's so funny. I've never seen another player mention it. Which is fair. I think a lot of people don't like use Marathon Runner and stuff like that. Yeah, Marathon Runner is like a pretty niche ability for people who are like trying to burn through all of adventures or all of the bonus maps as fast as possible. Yeah, I love that bug. Dark Mublin, huh? Yeah, so what you're thinking about Acute Nautilus, I actually had to do it recently. So you need to find the food, like the type of fairy food in one of the maps where it is a treasure. And then once you've found it as a treasure, enemies of specific types can start dropping it. So usually for where I'm at, because this is a thing I'm doing off stream. I'm not subjecting you all to it because I love you dearly and would not make you watch me sit here and do the same divisive mission 45 times. Is you find the mission that has a commander who drops the food you want. Did I go like the worst way possible? Oh my god. But you find a mission that has a divisive mission, which is where like there's two commanders, and when you deal some of their health, they split up into 2 copies and then split up into 4 copies. That kind of stuff. But those missions, you can get so many resources because you figure out what commander drops what you need. And then you just kill that same commander 8 times in like 30 seconds and repeat a bunch. Not the most exciting thing to see, but if you're trying to get those fairy abilities, it is truly something that goes from, you know, taking hundreds and hundreds of hours. Like, it just takes so much time. Yeah, I wonder what that looks like from third person. To tens of hours. Yeah, to like once you have it set up like an hour and a half, it's still not great. Look, the ability you get from doing it is have infinite magic for like a minute, which is insane. Ooh, big weapon, huh? Am I gonna have to push this boulder? Yup. Do I have any mage effects going? No. What is this? Wow, more rupees. Come back when you're a little...
Richer.
That's right. Let me side stream this. Enjoy.
Good morning.
Wow. Good morning. Yeah, it is about that time. Let me see what this mission requires, because it's a 4+ mission, which means this shit's here to kick my ass. That is L4. I need 1600 KOs as expected from a final difficulty mission under 199. Boss key is in the Southeast Sage Keep. Adventure battle, and it ends with a Phantom Ganon because of course it does. Extreme Crush Plus, yeah, that's the one you can get really quickly, and that's the one that's like truly outrageous. And then Magic Fountain Plus or whatever it is also just pretty crazy. Yeah, Rum Rusher, I just kicked the store down and I was like, give me 5 grandpas. And they were like, that's 50,000 rupees. And I said, here's 50,000 rupees. And they said, great, here's 5 grandpas. And I said, very amenable. That's how economy works. Oh shit, this song rocks. The trick about this game and the reason why I like to leave it on random music is like almost every song in this game is fucking great. All right, I have touched both owls. Let us begin our journey down the midline. Actually, we should go down the west side first. Yeah, Glass Cannon's good. And yeah, Wall of Water used to be like unbelievably good. When the health system was way worse, because Wall of Water is just like ignore a couple of hits. It's the same thing that Sheet gets whenever they use the Harp Water ability. Which again, the old health system was like, you could take 5 hearts of damage and then you lost your A rank, and it didn't care how many hearts you had gotten. It was just unscaled that many always. So being able to ignore a hit or two took A ranks from borderline impossible and insufferable to like pretty reasonably doable. You just had to make sure you reapplied your buff every so often. Oh, he's gonna beam me. Yeah, it's part of why the one song that sticks out like a sore thumb so bad. Toot at 'em, boys! Give 'em the moon! Boop. The worst part is, I don't even think I actually have to kill Wizrow. I think it just is going to make my life much easier long term. Wizrow is one of those enemy commanders who tends to like cause more problems than others on average. In my experience. I think it's because he does a lot of like AoE damage. $1,600 KOs, cannot forget. Okay, 1 cap down. Okay, there's a heart container, lovely. Siege captains are... one's right here. Beautiful. Right here in my hands. Where's the other one? One here, one up there, okay. I might want to give a shit about this. Yeah, Wizrow, who loves to trader. Wizrow, do you do anything else? Do you mean besides trader suckers? Yeah. No, I don't do anything but trader suckers. Alright, I'm out of here. Speaking of tradering suckers, time to trader this part of the map and get them. Oh, wrong way. Nintendo way. Great. And then we'll want to switch to grappling hook so that we can get up to the next floor. And we're out. Gonna use laser a couple times just to do a little sweep through here. See if there's anyone else I need to deal with who's airborne. Oh, hi. Oh, two of them, huh? Very sweet of you. Okay, pop like a balloon. Okay, both siege captains are handled. I am going to make an executive decision and blow a bit of special on these Lizifos. Lizifos? Dinophos? Lizifos? I can never remember which is which. Linkle's in danger. Is Linkle commander? No, Lana's commander. Where is Linkle? Oh yeah, Linkle is in trouble. Yeah, I should probably handle that. Linkle's a really good ally if I can keep her healthy. No, we lost her. Dang it. Ah, Volga's up here. Okay. That tends to cause problems for people. That'll do it. Yeah, I was like wondering, I'm like, what could have killed Linkle so fast? Lubu, right. Yeah, 100% game fix. Yeah, like, oh, okay. Well, that's why she died. Okay. A little laser juggle here to work my way over to the corner safely. See if we can pop him in the air. Sometimes you can lock him down with multi-hits, like this, and that does like some damage, because as soon as he doesn't block one. Okay, dive attack, nice, that's pretty easy to punish. Is that enough? No, not quite. Close though. The weird thing I always have to remember with guarding in this game, it doesn't have, like, blocking doesn't have super high priority. So, like, if I'm moving or doing an attack or something and I start holding the block button, my character, like, finishes doing what they were doing. Like, it takes a while for them to get to blocking. Which my dumb little fighting game brain is like, I can block in one frame, always. It's like, not today, hotshot. Okay, that should make the keep boss appear. Get rid of the keep boss. That should move us a little closer to our mission here. Get bombs ready in case this dude decides to show his weak point. He did. Beautiful. Thank you. We toot at him. Blow him up. This should get him out of the way. All right, take this magic jar. Start heading south. Touch an owl. We can get the owl on the way back. There's a lot of stuff in this hallway. Enough that I'm gonna do this, actually. Great. Yeah, that helped put us a lot closer to the 1600s. Which again, we do need an A rank here. We're trying to get the 4+ weapon. That gives Skull Kid a second element, so it is definitely worth doing. Oh, brother. Unless I take too much damage, then it doesn't do shit. Well, what's crazy acute Nautilus is the original version, the 3DS release, it was like rough on original 3DS, but it like ran pretty good on new 3DS. It was one of those weird things where it was like they really should have just said, this is only new 3DS. We're sorry, old 3DS havers. It just does not work. And yeah, now that the Switch version exists, it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, it's like really good. It's not its fault. It's not the 3DS's fault that this game's crazy good. Chuck roast.
Wow.
Seeing these little cutscenes in 60 FPS is screwing me up occasionally. Because, like, they so distinctly ran at lower frame rates that I just always assumed they were pre-rendered, and my brain is, like, having trouble parsing. No, those weren't pre-rendered. It just looks like that, because it was running at a weirdly low frame rate compared to everything else. Oh. Alright, we need to get 130 KOs. That shouldn't be too hard. I'll probably just run in the door, pop fairy. Oh, it's Sia. Never mind, I'm zoning. I'm zoning Sia. Get zoned. Get absolutely fucking zoned out. I'm not respecting you. I'm not engaging you in good faith. You're being zoned. I got close. Okay, I need a little more space so I can zone. Okay, she almost got out of the corner, which means I can zone her again. What time am I at? Great, I can zone. Sorry, she was doing a thing that makes her have like infinite super armor, so I'm pressing the A button so she stops doing that. Okay, one fairy burst. Oh, nice, we leveled up, which gave us a full refill of this. All right, she summons a beast, doesn't she? Yeah, Phantom Ganon. Oh, is that him? What the? I duck it. What's my health at? 101. Okay, we're still doing okay. Multiplied. Oh fuck. $167, huh? That's crazy. One sec, I gotta do something. Hold up. Wait. Chat, you may have saved the nursery by telling me about this bomb trick. Yeah, I didn't have block up. And he engaged blender mode. Now, will this be enough? Will the third one break it, do you think? The second one will. I think we're set. Ooh, scary though, dude. Scary. Hopefully that was 199, not 150. Bomb trick. Thanks, chef. I think that's a 199, so I think we're set. That should be my legendary tutor. Close one, but we did it. And yeah, so that's part of what makes these high difficulties so scary is like, I'll be just like cruising, having a cool ass time, nothing's going wrong. And then one guy spins at me wrong and I lose 25 hearts of health in 10 seconds. In like a tenth of a second, if I'm being more honest. Also, what's good, Dubs? I just realized I might be in the... Oh, no, I'm in the on air. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no. Why?
Yeah. Crackling. Does that make it lightning? Yeah, okay, darker lightning. Interesting. That's a pretty rare blend. So in general, you want to have either dark or light, in my opinion, just because that covers a huge portion of the most common commanders. But it's less good for the giant bosses. The giant bosses are usually only, with one exception, which is the stupid toes guy, the fucking imprisoned or whatever. But the rest of them, and like the Ganons are weak to light, obviously, but most of the ones you run into are weak to one of the other three elements. But the commanders are so much more dangerous now, like overall, that yeah, it's just not really worth worrying about. Light and dark are real good. Oh, right. Giant bosses don't care about elements. They care about status effects, which have the same names as the elements. Thank you. Sorry. The joys of Warriors games having so many mechanics. What does Grandpa do? Grandpa lets you pick up the phone. Do I have any unpicked up phones? What if I need to pick up the phone? I might have picked up every phone so far. But he picks up the phone. If there's an item and you need to search for it by calling the phone, like you see how there's like a phone over here? Before I had the item on this map, I had to search by having Grandpa pick up the phone. Yeah. Grandpa, the phone. Get more rupees. I'll linkle it up a little bit. Largely so I can do the marathon runner meter bug again because it just cracks me up. Time for me to do the most important thing in the universe. Okay, I've activated the owl. We can go now. Now, back to the main mission. So those owls, for example, didn't exist in the Wii U version of the game. Those are fast travel. They're unbelievably nice. You can actually like have plans that involve you going back to base without it being like this big nightmarishly bad idea. Ooh. I've got you. I've saved you, Hylian Captain. Worry no longer, my friend. Alright, it's time to do the funny bug that makes me laugh. The best part, too, is you can just, like, cancel that into special since you carry 10,000 guys with you, and then it builds enough meter to do it, like, again. Okay, nice. Wanted to get this one out of the way so we could sprint back, touch the owl here. And before I even bother with their commander, hey, don't spit at me. I'm I'm gonna go deal with that west keep. That's one thing you can do with lock on with this character that's really good. After she finishes a combo, if you keep holding the strong attack button, she'll charge up. You can aim it, but normally, like, if they're behind you, it's a little hard to feel for where you need to go. But if you lock on and release, she'll just automatically aim at something, which is really nice. Yeah. So I mentioned it early in the stream. I haven't talked about it too much since, but I'm running 2 mods today that we don't usually. The first one being... everything is 60 frames per second, including the like intro scenes, the victory cutscenes, and opening chests and stuff, which normally aren't. And then the other one is, field of view is a little bit farther out, so we can just see a little bit more of the game. It makes it feel a little bit more like some of the other Warriors games that are a little bit farther out. Yeah, this is emulated, yeah. It's part of what made me want to play through the game again, because load times are so fast. It is outrageous how fast load times are. You know, when you're going off of like a computer with a solid state drive and like an 8-core CPU and shit, like it goes. All right, I'm gonna deal with Allied base first.
Some time I do get switch.
Sorry, you were under your noise gate for 90% of that sentence.
I just moved the mic right next to my face.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, no, I need to get the Switch emulator actually working at some point.
Yeah, it's a little bit of doing for sure. It's funny, what originally got me on it was I wanted to replay Kirby in the Forg, and like I love that game, but I was like, man, but imagine if it could like run really good and look really good, because it was like a pretty game that was like a little held back by hardware. I'm like, what if? Yeah, Age of Calamity is the other one that I'm considering. Once I finish 100%ing this game for a second time, I might, you know, check out Age of Calamity, see what that's about. Because that was another one that I liked the game, but definitely didn't want to replay it, and it was largely because of performance issues.
Yeah.
Oh no, not Hylian Captain, fuck. Ugh. Walking around at regular speed, like a plebeian with my bow. So, a neat trick for Gibdos, because these guys are very common. A thing they'll do is they'll either expose their weak point immediately, like this, and usually if you like run up and just try to hit them, you'll get one hit, and then they'll immediately start doing that again, and then you'll have to back off, wait for them to expose weak point again, and then go in and swing. If you just shoot them with the bow and arrow, regardless of if you have to or not, it slows them down enough that they don't get to reset their weak point in time. So even if you don't need to shoot them with the arrow to make them expose their weak point, you just shoot them with the arrow anyway, because it keeps them from being able to like instant reset out of it. One of those weird tricks I learned like 800 hours in. Yeah, just keep the bow out, always use the bow. It is always correct. Oh, brother. Allied base is about to fall, huh? That's crazy. What the fuck? Who got in here? I was just here. Who got in here? Oh, it's Zant. It's Zant. Someone's buffed. Someone's buffing them, and it's Zant. Asked and answered. I didn't block for 10 minutes and the Batman kicked me in the mouth. Yeah, dude, that's why you gotta block. That's why you gotta block, cowboy. Hey. $14.67. I'm like debating whether or not we go in and yeah, we probably fairy explosion to start. Oh yeah, if they're buffed especially. Oh yeah, so that's another really good thing about blocking. The way blocking affects your movement is really beneficial. The little flips are unbelievably good for just getting to the one place your opponent does not want you to be. The good thing too is you can attack while holding the block button. A few characters actually do get like bespoke special attacks they can only do out of block, like Toon Link. Toon Link has a special move for blocking, and it's incredible. Toon Link and I think Young Link has one too, doesn't he? Because he can do like a whirlwind blade out of guard that he can only get out of guard. Something like that. There's like a couple characters with it. Like, I think Young Link, you can, like, dodge and then cancel that into a light or a heavy attack, and then you can instantly cancel that into another dodge and just turn him into a little dynamo, spin across the field. It's pretty funny. Just like me, for real. Good news. Grandpa. Pick. Yeah, Toon Link does scream the whole time for what it's worth. Yeah, he does that, don't worry. He explicitly is like, ah, 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 ah. And speaking of people making funny noises and sounding like they're dying and in pain, hey, Saturday, July 27th, Shot Through the Bart. We're gonna be doing a big one, baby. It's gonna be sick. It's a bunch of Simpsons Kuso. It's a bunch of nonsense. It's gonna be a good time. If you haven't seen any of the streams where I attach a video game to my heart, they're fun, man. They're a good time. They're very weird. Yeah, so definitely drop a follow for that, and I hope to see you there. I'm really excited for that one. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit of late night warriors. I just figured I'd throw some down, make sure I mentioned the future stuff, do my part in advertising Bart. I'm gonna raid y'all over to Smite. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Peace.